Today we're going to install the Pedal Commander in the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Stay tuned. I just got back from vacation and my Pedal Commander has arrived. This is the Bluetooth unit, and what this really means is that the little box, I'll open this up, the little box here that you would adjust the mode from economy, city, sport, sport plus, and then of course up and down finer adjustments there. This box would typically be mounted someplace here that you could adjust it, but with the Bluetooth, when you're able to use an app on your phone and then make the settings from there. So I like that. Right off the bat, I find it interesting that all the instructions are actually printed on the box. They're not a separate leaflet that you potentially lose. So I actually kind of like that they're all printed right here. So in the box you get the Pedal Commander device itself. So it looks like there's a couple of feeds here. You kind of plug it into the existing system. You've got your holding bracket. This is what you mount to something that this would slip into, kind of lock in place, hold it in place. They give you some Velcro, so you can adhere it to this and then Velcro it someplace. And of course, I believe this is an alcohol swab to clean the surface before you put the Velcro on. And then a Pedal Commander sticker if you so choose to put the sticker on. Anyway, this is the kit. I'm going to read through the instructions and then we'll go ahead and get the install going. I forgot to mention that the kit also comes with a couple of zip ties. So yeah, it includes that. This looks like it's going to be the simplest install ever. The first thing is to take your keys, put them about 35 feet away from the vehicle if you got a remote start like I do, or remote locks, doors, etc. So I just got it inside in the kitchen. The next thing is actually just to find the plug that goes to the accelerator. So we'll take a look at that, and then you just simply daisy chain in the Pedal Commander. I mean, it's probably going to take less than 5 minutes to do this. So let's take a look at the throttle, identify that cable, and then we'll go ahead and get that thing installed. Quick, here's the Pedal Commander and its little ends that you're going to be daisy chaining into the throttle there, throttle pedal. The interesting thing, I mean, this is it. You're just daisy chaining it in. You're going to unplug that, you're going to plug it in here, then you're going to plug that into there, and then you're done. It's that easy. So give me about 30 seconds and I'll get that done. Okay, I unplugged that cable. Just has like a little press tab on it. So you press that, it pulls right up off of there. So it's off. And we'll get that connected here, and then we'll plug this in. It's done. And yeah, I mean, like 30 seconds. Now we just got to find a location for that. So this is the pedal, and if we just press it, you can see that it's moving inside this assembly. So it almost looks like I can just mount that maybe right up here high, right there with the bracket. I think that would be a good place to put it, maybe down this way. And then I'll curl up this cable and use those zip ties to make sure that everything stays tucked up and out of the way up inside this little plastic molding, or this molding, whatever, right up in there. So let's see if I can do that. Okay, so you can see here I put the holder right below the adapter right there, or the plug, right? So I put it right below that, so I can unplug that later on, and then it just sticks right in there, and it's got the Velcro on there, so it's nice and tight. So it's not going to go anywhere. So now we'll just roll this cable up, zip tie it, and put this Power Commander into place. Okay, that's it. So I mounted it facing up like that, coiled up the, let's see if I can get that out of there, coiled up the line, the zip tie around it, and then just pushed it right up in there. Can't see anything, sorry about that. So it's here, the cable goes up, it's wrapped up, it's got one zip tie on it, and it's underneath this molding right here. So that should keep it all out of the way.
Several days later.
I like it. I will say that I like it. So I gave it a couple of days just because I really wanted to be in different driving environments before I finished up this video to give you my impressions. I've been on the interstate, getting on and off the interstate, navigating the interstate in light traffic, heavy traffic, city driving, all of that. And I've run under 2 modes on the Pedal Commander, city mode and sport mode. It's interesting, you can feel the difference between the 2 modes too. I think, prefer city for my driving style, and I'm not an aggressive driver by any stretch of the imagination, but I like to feel like the car that I'm in has an appropriate amount of performance. So I wanted the car to be more responsive, and it has definitely solved that. There's no more pedal lag, even in city mode. The main difference that I've noticed between city mode and sport mode is at cruising speed. So under city and sport, when you're going from 0 accelerating, they both have reduced the pedal lag to almost nothing. You don't feel any pedal lag. If you're at cruising speed and you are accelerating from, let's say, 40, 50 miles an hour, in city mode you can press the pedal and it's a softer feel, and it doesn't like shoot you. It's like not a lag, definitely not a lag, but it's just a softer feel, right? Under sport mode, it has stiffened up the pedal a little bit, so when you press down the gas, it's a little bit more of an aggressive feel when it takes off, which is fine. I do prefer city for my driving style. Anyway, so that's my initial impression. Again, I like it. It is an expensive upgrade, but for me, I do not intend to add any other upgrades to the car. I'm not intending to do a Diablo tune. I'm not intending to add any more components to the vehicle. Not a grip supercharger, not a throttle body, none of that. I'm not going to do any more tuning or performance parts adding to the car. I'm not going to do any of that. I've gone as far as I'm going to go for a daily driver. I'm happy with the decisions that I've made at this point. I like the feel, I like the look of the car, and I believe that it's a good solution if you're considering improving the performance, handling characteristics of your car, of your Jeep Grand Cherokee in this case. It's not going to let you down. You're actually going to feel an immediate change in its control and feel while driving the car. So that's it. That's my 2 cents. Again, I like it. I think